Now, let's have our Dine quiz competition. As promised last week, this quiz competition requires you to have a device. So if you have a smartphone, now is the time for you to take it out. Follow the instructions on the screen that you see behind me. You are required to open up the website www.kahoot.it, or if you have the Kahoot app, which is fine. And once you have opened up this website, it would ask you for the game pin code. The game pin code you can see on the screen is 668163. We will wait a few minutes until we can see that members have successfully joined this quiz competition. And the same instructions are for the Lajna side as well, that you can also log in and participate in this online quiz competition. The way this game will work, while you're logging in, I'll give you the rules, the way it works. So the way this quiz will work is on the screen, the question will pop up, and then it will either say true or false, and you have to select the correct option. Or it will give you multiple answers. It'll give you, A, B, C, and D, for example, options. And you have to pick which option is correct. It is possible that for a single question, there might be multiple correct answers. So we'll wait another minute or so until we have the maximum number of participants who are logged in. You have what? Okay. The question is Kahoot, K for Khalid, A for Adam, H for Henry, OOT.it. हाँ जी बच्चे आपका क्या सवाल है? Sure, you can partner with the person who is sitting next to you. ठीक है? So, as I was explaining the game rules, the way this game would work is a question will pop up, and each question has a specific time to it. Some questions will only give you 30 seconds to respond. Some questions might give you 60 seconds to respond. So, depending on the length of the question and how difficult it is, I might have allocated more time or less time. I believe there are a total of 11 questions. Each correct answer carries 1,000 marks. So, the person who gives the correct answer the quickest will get more marks, more points. On the game screen, it will automatically show you who is winning. So, the winner, as we go along, their name will automatically be generated on the screen. With that said, can I get a confirmation from the Lajna side if they're ready? So far, we have 31 people who have logged in. In other words, 33 people so far, or 34 now actually, are ready for this game. Can I get a verbal confirmation from the Lajna side if they're ready? Lajna की तरफ से कोई confirm कर दें अगर आप लोग ready हैं?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay, no problem. We'll wait another minute so that everyone who wants to participate has successfully logged in. क्यों जी जॉय साहब चंगे तबीयत ठीक ठाक
We're ready.
अच्छा चलें everybody on the men's side is ready as well. Can I do what? Sorry. Can they make this screen bigger? I think they can. Actually, yeah, that's a better idea. Could we get somebody to maybe lower the lights which are on the stage or closer to the stage. I think once the lights get dimmed, it'll be easier. ये वाली लाइटें बंद करें, आगे वाली जो है आगे वाली बंद करें जो स्टेज के बिल्कुल करीब है. सारी ऑन हो गई हैं. ये स्टेज वाली अभी भी ऑन है. मसरूर, वो साइड वाली ठीक है, बाकी ये सारी बंद कर दो. हाँ जी. चले, वो मेरे ख्याल से ऑटोमेटिकली स्क्रीन के ऊपर ना वो कलर शायद चेंज हो रही हैं. चले, आई थिंक दिस इज फाइन. This is fine. Let's leave it at this. This is fine. Okay, so we have. कुछ ज़्यादा ही हो गया. एक लाइट ऑन कर दे. हाँ, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. ठीक है. Let's not waste more time. Is the audio video team ready to start the quiz? Okay, could you please press start? Okay, so the quiz begins. First question is, what is the view regarding Jesus' life or death among non-Ahmadis? So what do the non-Ahmadis believe regarding life or death of Isa alayhi salam? Number one, he is alive in the heavens and will not return. Option blue is he is alive in the heavens and will return before Qiyamah. Option yellow is he is asleep since last 2,000 years. And option green is he did not exist. So whatever is the correct answer, choose that option. All right. So 28 of you answered blue, 6 said red, 2 people picked yellow option, 4 people said Jesus did not exist. All right. Those who picked option number 4, we need to have a conversation afterwards. Next question, please. All right, so it gives you the top people. All right, if according to the Quran, Jesus is dead, then that proves what? If according to Quran, Isa alayhi salam is dead, then what does that prove? Option red, Ahmadiyat is true. Option blue, Ahmadiyat is false. Option yellow, all the sects besides Ahmadiyat are true. Option green, every sect is correct. All right, so 30 of you said option red is correct, and then 3 people each picked the next 3 options. Next. जी हो गया. According to the non-Ahmadis, Jesus was never even put on the cross. True or false? According to the non-Ahmadis, Jesus was never even put on the cross. True or false? All right. So 29 picked false, 11 picked true. Next. All right. So far, Chavez is leading. According to the non-Ahmadis, Jesus was not put on the cross. Instead, what happened instead? Option red, he was lifted with his body into the heavens. Option blue, he was made to take refuge in a cave. Option yellow, another man named Judas, who was given Jesus' face, was put on the cross instead. And option green, he migrated to Kashmir. Read the question. According to the non-Ahmadis, Jesus was not put on the cross. Instead, one of these options. I request nobody to say out loud the answers. If you know the answer, just select it on the screen in front of you. 9 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. So 22 people said he was lifted with body into the heavens. The correct answer was actually the red option as well as the yellow option. These two were the correct answers. All right, next. MTA team is winning. Wow. All right. Next question. According to Ahadith, Jesus died at the age of what? According to Ahadith, Jesus died at the age of 33, or option blue, which is 40. Option yellow is 120. Option green is that Jesus is still alive. He did not die. So according to Ahadith, Jesus died at what age? We still have few people who might not have answered, so please keep your answers to yourselves so that they can. Please wait. Let everyone give in their answer. All right. So 18 people said 120, 120 being the correct answer. Next, please. All right. MTA team seems to be leading right now. What is the correct reference for this verse? The verse I will read, وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ الرُّسُلُ. Al Imran 56, Maida 117, Surah Hajj 22, or Al Imran 145. وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ الرُّسُلُ أَفَإِن مَاتَ أَوْ قُتِلَ انقلبتم على أعقابكم is the verse. What is the correct reference for this verse? Is it Al Imran 56, Maida 117, Surah Hajj 22, or Al Imran 145? The correct answer is Al Imran 145. Next, please. Waqar Ahmed Sahib is leading with 7,000 points. Who recited chapter 3, verse 145 after the demise of Holy Prophet ﷺ, and to prove what? Who recited verse 3, 145 after the demise of Holy Prophet ﷺ, and to prove what? The verse is the previous one which appeared. وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ الرُّسُلُ. Option number red, Hazrat Umar Raziyallahu Ta'ala anhu, he recited this to prove that Allah is alive and Holy Prophet ﷺ is dead. Option blue, Hazrat Abu Ubaidah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu recited this verse to prove that Jesus is still alive. Option yellow is Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu recited this verse to prove that Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has passed away, like all previous prophets have passed away. And option green is Hazrat Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu recited this verse to prove that Moses is still alive. All right, 30 people have given the correct answer, which is Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq recited this to prove that Holy Prophet ﷺ has passed away, like all the other prophets of Allah have passed away. Next question, please. Next. Question number 8. What were the 4 allegations of Jewish people that were answered in chapter 4, verses 157 to 159? You can see the verses on the screen. The verses are أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وبكفرهم وقولهم على مريم بهتانا عظيما وقولهم إنا قتل المسيح عيسى ابن مريم رسول الله وما قتلوه وما صلبوه ولكن شبه لهم, so on and so forth. Option A, that Hazrat Maryam was not chaste, God forbid. Option blue, that Hazrat Maryam was not chaste, God forbid, that Jesus alayhi salam was a false Nabi, that he died an accursed death, that his soul went to hell. Option C, Hazrat Maryam was not chaste, that Jesus is alive, that he will come back, that he went to Allah. And option green is that Nauzubillah, Hazrat Maryam was a liar, that Jesus spoke in the cradle, that Jesus is in heaven, and that he showed a sign. Question is, what were the 4 allegations, objections that the Jewish people had raised that are actually answered in these verses of the Quran? Almost there. 2, 1, 0. All right. So the correct answer was option blue, that Hazrat Maryam alayhi salam was not chaste, God forbid. This was one of the allegations. The other allegation was that Jesus was a false prophet. And third allegation was that he died an accursed death. And the fourth allegation was that his soul went to hell. The big screen behind me on the stage has shut off. Could the MTA team quickly fix that before moving forward? The big projector screen has shut off. Could MTA team please quickly fix that before we move forward? By the way, all of you who have a device in front of you, you can also see the questions on your devices, right? They're not showing up? Just the answers are showing up? Okay, just the shapes. Okay, no problem. No problem. We'll have the screen fixed before we move forward. Can you check what they're saying inside? Ask them. They're working? All right, looks like they're doing something. All right, looks like the screen is restarting. Please give it another few seconds before it is up. All right, we are back online. Perfect. Next, please. All right, so far, Mr. Waqar Ahmed is leading the scoreboard, followed by IQ, then MTA team, and then Amtul Kafi Saiba. Question is, in the Holy Quran 5, 117 and 118, the conversation between Jesus and Allah happened on Judgment Day. True or false? Chapter 5, verses 117 to 118, the conversation is taking place between Allah and Jesus. This conversation took place on the Judgment Day. True or false? That's the famous verse where Allah the Almighty will or has asked Isa alayhi salam, will or has asked, "O Jesus, did you say to your people to take you and your mother beside me as 2 gods?" And at the end of it, Tawaffa is mentioned. فَلَمَّا تَوَفَّيْتَنِي كُنْتَ أَنْتَ رَقِيبًا عَلَيْهِمْ. All right, almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Correct answer is true. The statement is true. It will take place on Judgment Day. Next. Thank you. Question 10. In 5:118, Tawaffa is mentioned for Jesus. Holy Prophet ﷺ also used the same word for himself. What does it prove? The same word appears for Jesus and the same word appears for Holy Prophet ﷺ, and the word is Tawaffa. What does that prove? Option red, that Tawaffa for Jesus is raising him alive. For Holy Prophet ﷺ, it means to raise him after death. Option blue, Jesus and Holy Prophet ﷺ both were raised to heaven after their death. Option yellow, Jesus is dead, Holy Prophet ﷺ is alive. And option green is that Jesus and Holy Prophet ﷺ both are alive. The word is Tawaffa. It is used for Isa alayhi salam as well as for Holy Prophet ﷺ. What does it prove? The correct answer is blue. Jesus and Holy Prophet ﷺ both were raised to heaven after their death. And brings me to the last question of today's quiz competition. So far, Waqar Ahmadi Saab is beating everyone. Final question. Where did the Holy Prophet ﷺ use 5118 for himself to show that he had no knowledge of corruption among his followers? 5118 is فَلَمَّا تَوَفَّيْتَنِي كُنْتَ أَنْتَ الرَّقِيبَ عَلَيْهِمْ. Options are as follows. Please remove the cursor from the screen. Option red, Muslim, Kitabul Fitan. Option blue, Ibn Majah, Kitabul Anbiya. Option yellow, Bukhari, Kitabul Tafsir. Option green, Abu Dawud, Kitabul Salat. The quicker a person answers the correct answer, they get more marks. The longer you take to answer, even if your answer is correct, the lesser marks you'll get. And if you get it wrong, of course, you don't get any mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's look at the results. Please click next. Correct answer is Bukhari Kitabut Tafsir. First position is Waqar Ahmad Sahib. Second position is by Qai Sahib, Mirza Maaz Ali. And the third position is by two individuals, Zinniya and Tanzeel. Barakallah lakum. These three positions, inshallah ta'ala, will be given a prize, not today, but in the next class. Could I see who is Waqar Ahmad Sahib? Oh, mashallah. Bajo ji. ठीक है जी. अच्छा, ये Zinniya and Tanzeel, I'm assuming that they are downstairs, correct? Okay, all right. Well, if you have any feedback, send your feedback and inshallah ta'ala we'll try to improve. So this was the quiz competition for today. Jazakallah for turning the lights back on. Let's quickly have the azan called and offer Isha Salat now. Jazakallah.